Warning: the following reading contains My Little Pony fanfiction. Listener discretion is advised. Boom! Once the light of friendship faded, nothing remained of Twilight's sparkle but a smoking black scorch mark, and 5 very scared little ponies. Did we just kill Twilight? With the nodding of 4 heads, Rainbow Dash confirmed that yes, they had indeed killed Twilight. Their friend had been nuked dead through the power of friendship. Clank, 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 clank. The sound of each and every necklace of harmony being thrown off in disgust. "What have we done?" wailed the now emotionally scarred Fluttershy as her tears began to flow. "What should we do?" hurriedly asked Applejack as she rushed towards a bookcase in the hopes of discovering a tome that could be of some use. Sing?" suggested the once again straight-maned Pinkie Pie. "It's worked out so well for us today. We killed out true friend." Slap! The sound of Applejack's hoofs smacking the pink mare across the face echoed around the room. None of that now, you hear? No more songs. No more dancing. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do about this. "I agree," Rarity chimed. "We can't let any pony know what has transpired here today. Not Celestia, not Luna, and especially not Cadence or Shining Armor. And heaven forbid Where's Spiky Wikey?" Squeaked Fluttershy. "I think he said something about taking a bath." "On it," Rainbow Dash saluted right before zooming up the stairs. After a few seconds, the sound of Spike shouting, "Hey, what are you?" followed by a rather loud snap filled the air. All eyes fell on the cyan-colored mare as she descended the staircase. "Target neutralized," she again reported with a salute. Rarity stepped forward. "Rainbow, did you just kill Spike?" The mare blinked twice before looking down at her now blood-drenched hooves. "Oh, well, I guess I did. Must have been all that subliminal training I received at the Wonderbolts camp." "They do that?" Rarity asked. "Yep." With a face hoof, Applejack groaned. "Oh, for the love of... Don't tell me that my taxpayer bits are going towards some kind of secret sleeper agent program." "No," Rainbow Dash answered passingly. "They're pretty upfront about it. It was even in their brochure." "I see. Well, horse apples. Now we've got 2 crimes to cover up." A small whimper suddenly left Fluttershy's lips, causing all eyes to fall on her. Actually 3, if that's okay with you." "What in the hell are you talking about, Sugar Cube?" Oh, well, you see, back when I thought I was supposed to do Pinkie Pie's job, I noticed right away that no matter what I did, I wasn't making any pony happy. So I started dabbling in drugs." Rarity blinked. "Drugs?" "Yes, and gambling so that I could afford said drugs." "What?" "And the mob, so I could afford to feed my gambling habit, which in turn fed my need to sell drugs. It seemed okay at the time." All 4 ponies gave each other a quick, nervous glance. Pinkie Pie, still trying desperately to remain perky, chuckled weakly as she said, "Well, at least no pony got her." "You may have noticed the Cake family wasn't in Sugar Cube Corner today," Fluttershy interrupted meekly. "That was my fault. Sorry. The twins are fine, though. I think. I was going to ask for help on that after our song, but then this happened, and... sorry." Pinkie Pie remained quiet. Applejack rubbed a hoof behind her head. "So wait, I heard drug possession, gambling debts, and mob debts. What's the crime here? Did some pony find your stash, or...?" Fluttershy lifted her head up. "Oh, 3rd-degree pony slaughter," she admitted quite casually. "Shy, we all just committed that. That's not a 3rd thing," reported Applejack. "Oh, I'm talking about earlier," Fluttershy elaborated. "Miss Vinyl Scratch and I sorta maybe got into a tiny bit of an argument over balloon animals, and she may have gotten a tiny bit of a full-on party cannon blast to the stomach, ripping her off her hooves and leaving a nasty white smear on the Cake's kitchen walls." "Damn it all, Shy. Okay, we've got 3 crimes to cover up here," Applejack reported grimly. "First things first, let's clean up this here mess." Boom! At that sound, the 5 frantic ponies jumped. "What's going on now?" Rainbow Dash asked loudly. Rarity rushed to the door in a ladylike fashion. "I think that came from outside." Opening the door, the ponies looked up at the sky and were greeted by what they considered to be the most horrific thing they had ever seen in their entire lives. Is that Twilight's cutie mark?" Fluttershy asked worriedly. I think it is. Whatever could it mean? Did Twilight have a Twilight signal installed recently or something?" Pinkie Pie tried to joke weakly. "Wait," Rainbow Dash suddenly commented. "Is it just me, or is that thing getting closer?" Indeed, the mark in the sky was getting closer to our worried pony friends. After a few fearful seconds, the giant emblem landed on equestrian terra firma and exploded outwards in a glorious display of light. Shielding their eyes, the five were taken aback as the force of the explosion threatened to take them off their hooves. Finally, once the light had faded, a pony stood stock still in the center of where the blast had just taken place. Slowly but surely, Applejack, Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy were surprisingly reunited with their faithful friend, Twilight Sparkle. Pumph! But she was not how they remembered her. Now, purple wings adorned her sides. Twilight was no longer a unicorn. She was now instead a majestic alicorn. Snap! And then she was dead. Again. Rainbow Dash! The four remaining ponies yelled angrily. The Cyan Pegasus blushed. Oops, my bad. She startled me, all right. I thought her ghost came back to haunt us or something. So your first thought was to snap her neck, Applejack deadpanned. No, it was just to buck her in the head. Stupid Wonderbolt's camp conditioning. Well, I'm not angry at you, Sugar Cube, the farm pony explained. No telling what was about to happen to us. Can't trust alicorns, after all. Let's get her body inside before some pony notices. That's because she is a princess. All eyes went skyward towards the descending princess of the sun. Her eyes were closed and her smile serene as she went through her mental list of things to say. All the wondrous things her student was about to experience and how she could take her friends along for the ride. Celestia had everything planned out. Then she opened her eyes. Cinnamon bun? Pinkie Pie offered. Celestia groaned. Buck me sideways, she cursed. Well, I hope you're happy, you little dipshits. I just wasted half of your tax money on a princess coronation celebration and on a new pretty pink princess chariot. But now I've got no princess. Some pony is getting princessified today, whether they like it or not, so who's it gonna be? The five ponies glanced nervously at each other. Stepping forward, Celestia flared her wings out and spoke loudly to the packed church before her. Ponies of Equestria, she began. It is with great pleasure that I present to you your newest, highly marketable princess. I give you Princess Big Mac. The red dress-wearing stallion couldn't be any happier if he tried. A single tear fell across his chiseled muzzle, ruining his mascara. Yup. Taking a step back, allowing the wing and horn stallion to come forward, Celestia pulled out and took a swig from her hidden hip flask. She savored the smooth yet harsh taste. Yup, indeed, my friend. Yup, indeed.